Hello Gopher Games and Magic fans, and welcome to The Force of Will. For all of you who don't know me, I'm Will. I'm normally the one who runs all of the in-store Magic the Gathering tournaments, and I'll be hosting this new segment where we're going to talk all things Magic the Gathering. This week, with the new release of the Double Masters set, we're going to be talking about what's inside and what to expect from this brand new Master set. So let's start things off by going to Magic the Gathering's website and looking at their description for this set. A Masters series like no other. Each Double Masters booster contains an additional rare or mythic rare card, plus a guaranteed 2 foils. You won't believe some of the cards we've put in this set. Play Modern, Pioneer, Commander, and more with long-awaited reprints. So double everything that we're used to, plus guaranteed foils, and a lot of really great reprints and staples in some of the most powerful formats in Magic. If you were ever considering starting some of these formats, or are looking to add some extra power to your collection, Double Masters is a great place to start. Let's take a quick look at some of the great reprints for Modern, Pioneer, and other older formats in this set. Let's start with some great one-drops. Thoughtseize allows you to get your opponent's combo piece out of their hand. Fatal Push allows you to get rid of pesky creatures, as does Path to Exile, but at the cost of giving your opponent a land. Phyrexian Revoker is a great sideboard piece that allows you to name a non-land card, and activated abilities of that card cannot be activated. And Meddling Mage is a great card for any humans deck, because it allows you to do just about the same, except this time, they can't be cast. Then there's Sneak Attack, because who doesn't like putting out Eldrazi's for 1 mana? Love 'em or hate 'em, there's Jace the Mind Sculptor, who allows you to draw yourself some cards, or to scry your library, or even your opponent's, and even bounce a creature back to someone's hand. Death Shadow's a very interesting little card. He's a 1-drop 13/13, but he gets -X/-X, where X is your life total. Then there's the new art Panoramic Urza lands, that once all 3 are out, you're tapping for 7 mana. And of course we can't forget our namesake. Go ahead, pay a life, exile a card, counter whatever spell you want. Now let's move on to a couple combo pieces that I found. Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek make up a combo in the modern Urza decks, allowing you to sacrifice artifacts, being the Sword of the Meek, to create 1/1s. And as you create a 1/1, Sword of the Meek comes out of your graveyard and attaches to it. And as long as you can find a way to make infinite mana, you can make infinite 1/1s. And then of course there's Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, where you pay 2, tap Thespian Stage, make it a copy of Dark Depths, and as it comes in, you choose the new version of Dark Depths to keep, and since it has no counters on it, you automatically get yourself a 20/20 black avatar with flying and indestructible. And so many more great and powerful cards that see play over countless decks in the Modern, Pioneer, and Legacy formats. Commander fans, I didn't forget about you. This set has some of the best reprints for Commander players I've seen in a while. Let's take a look. Let's start with some Commander options, and who better to start with than Atraxa with her brand new art. If you want to play Super Friends with Planeswalkers in these 4 colors, or +1/+1 counters, or even Infect, Atraxa may be the commander for you. Then there's Kaalia of the Vast, who's a Mardu commander, human cleric, with flying, that whenever she attacks an opponent, you're able to put an angel, demon, or dragon creature from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. If zombies are more your speed, then there's the Scarab God, who will drain your opponent, let you scry some cards for every zombie that you control, and use your opponent's own graveyard against them. But if you're more of an artifact fan, and this set sure supports it, there's Breya, Ethereum Shaper. There's also a few staple cards that most decks will want to run in them. We've got Land Tax, that is great for ramp for white decks. Lightning Greaves, that are great for any deck that wants to keep their commander on the field. There's Cyclonic Rift, that every blue deck wants to have in it, just to make us all cry. Chrome Mox and Mox Opal and Mana Crypt are great reprints with brand new art that I know a lot of artifact players and even ramp players in general are going to be trying to get into their decks. Then we have the 5 enemy paired swords that will get you +2/+2, protection from 2 colors, and 2 extra abilities when the creature deals damage to a player. And it wouldn't be Double Masters without Doubling Season, where you can double your tokens and double your counters. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many great commander cards in this set, and we just don't have enough time to go over every single one. Double Masters has a lot of really strong reprints and staples that any new or current player may want to pick some up to add a little extra power to their decks. So be sure to get yours before they all disappear. Well, that's all the time that I have this week, but before I go, Standard players, remember, Go for Games is running FNM at home every Friday night on MTG Arena. It's hosted by Richard, also known as Gnome's Tavern, so be sure to join us on the Discord. Thanks everyone. I'm Will, and this is The Force of Will.